Start recruiting. Start recruiting. All right.
When's the last time we've seen a season similar to Kawhi Leonard's in 2019? I'll answer that for you.
I said the audio.
Never.
You good?
Kawhi spent 1 year as a Toronto Raptor and accomplished more than most players do in their entire careers. He delivered one of the all-time great playoff runs, had moments that will forever be etched in NBA history.
Is this the dagger?
Brought a title to a team that seemed destined to never win one, and cemented his legacy as one of the game's all-time greats. He did all of that in 1 year. 2019 Kawhi was a singularity, a one-of-a-kind season that words can't even describe. You had to see
he tough, bro.
believe it.
Niggas wonder why he's my favorite player.
I felt like I was living in an alternate timeline the first time I saw Kawhi in a Raptors jersey. It was crazy. Almost
This shit felt weird.
as the series of events that got him here in the first place. It was game one of the 2017 Western Conference Finals. Kawhi and the Spurs.
Fucking Zaza Pachulia, bro. I already know what's coming up.
Bro, do they wrist not hurt? That shit look painful, low key.
You about to see my ankle hurt.
Didn't seem invincible, but right as that thought began to cross.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Disaster struck.
Look at this shit. Fucking Zaza, dumbass. Look at this shit. Look.
Oh.
I can never forget this shit. I will never forget this shit, bro.
Wait, you was watching it?
Yeah, this shit. He was my favorite player at this point. This shit hurt me.
Oh, okay. So like he been tough to you. He been tough to you.
Yeah, ever since he beat LeBron.
Warriors rallied to win game one and sweep.
Nigga, he's about to put out this Dynasty Warriors team. He was giving them hell.
But this was just the beginning. As Kawhi rehabbed his ankle during the offseason, a mysterious quad injury came out of nowhere, sidelining him for most of the following season. And it was all
now the fact that he did all this while sidelining is crazy, because most people just not the same no more.
There was a rift between Kawhi and the franchise.
Right?
The Spurs
not at all. He's not the same now.
But to no avail.
He had a knee injury, and that shit fuck him over.
Oh, a knee,
that was the
knee
breaking
is
point.
crazy.
During the offseason, Kawhi demanded a trade, preferably.
Yeah, no, they was bashing him.
But
Crazy.
San Antonio didn't budge. Kawhi was sent across the continent, up north, to the Toronto Raptors, a team he had no desire to play for, but with 1 year left on his contract and no leverage, he was stuck there. So yeah, that's how Kawhi got into a Raptors jersey, a sight I thought I'd never see in my entire life. The Kawhi era in Toronto is about to begin.
Fucking laugh, bro.
Nah, this documentary
It took virtually
tough,
no
bro.
time for Kawhi to make an impact on his new team, with a 24-point double-double on opening night, followed by 31 and 10 against Boston just 2 nights later. The dude
Played to the
was
best team in the league,
motivated.
too.
He was going to be a problem when he was playing. See, Kawhi would sit out the very next game to manage that quad injury, also known as load management. And this was the beginning of it all.
Yeah.
The plan was for Leonard to sit out back-to-backs throughout the season to make sure he was healthy in time for the playoffs. And the Raptors were cool with it. Plus, the extra rest proved beneficial because in just his 4th game with his new team, he showed Toronto what it's like to have a true superstar.
Ew.
Here's Leonard. Off the move, but Wiggins' clock is down. Power cat. Now back over to Leonard for 3.
Yo, that still was. Oh my god, nigga dove on the floor backwards and grabbed the
He
fucking
wanted
steal.
it that bad, bro.
Hey, it won.
Clock down. Leonard now making a move. Fading. Shot good. He's got 33.
35 points, 10 of them in the 4th, clutch
Damn.
buckets late, and a no-look steal? I don't know what else
But I know,
to call
bro,
it. I've
that shit is
never seen
iconic.
that before. Just a few
Never.
games later, he'd go off for 25 and 11 against the Kings to put the Raptors' record at 12 and 1 to start the season.
Shoot.
Oh
It
my
was about as
gosh.
perfect a start as you can imagine. Kawhi was fitting into this team like a glove, and they were put to the test right away.
What if you can create your
Yo,
own
my
website
fault. Yo,
by
my
saying,
fault. My
"This is
fault.
what I
My fault.
want."
Yeah.
With Wix, you can't.
Homie, ain't that our little break,
On November
man?
29th, we'd get a sneak peek at a potential finals matchup.
Against the
Warriors
best team in the
versus
league.
Raptors in Kawhi's first game against Golden State since the injury. And the dude sent a message. He exploded for 37 in a 3-point
Damn,
overtime
that's
win
beautiful,
against
bro.
the
Basketball is
two-time
beautiful. I
defending
ain't gonna
champs.
lie to
And
you.
the Claw's
Love this
monster
shit, bro.
revenge game.
I don't even like. I'm
really
not a
got him
b-ball
going.
player, not like
In his
that. But
next
that
game
shit
against
look
the Cavs, he
beautiful.
erupted for 34 and 9, then 36 points, 9 boards, and 5 steals.
5
to win against
steals,
the
bro.
Sixers,
This editing
capped
nice
off by
too, bro.
32
Nah, I fuck
against
with this shit.
Brooklyn,
He
including
doing
a
his thing.
patented left-handed poster all over.
Hey, Jared Allen, get
The
out!
claw was
Oh my
rolling,
god.
and as soon as the
Get this shit out of here,
Cavs
Jimmy.
looked to 2019, something clicked inside of Kawhi. He was ready to go to work, and it started right away on January 1st.
Ew.
Ew, ew. Why he got the basketball? That's tough.
Step up. Got it. Kawhi.
Oh my god, the editing. Oh my god. Left hand lay.
Take those layups. Kawhi. The breakers from the left. How sweet it is.
Speed and quickness, but you never rush. Yeah. Oh, tough shot.
Quick move. Driving on angles.
Ew.
Crowder has it to Kawhi. 30.
Oh my
Ew. What?
god.
No,
Rudy
that
Gobert,
was
what-
crazy,
Rudy
bro.
Gobert,
I ain't
get
gonna
off me.
lie.
Kawhi put on a clinic against Utah, erupting for 45 points with 30 of them
Damn.
in the
Nigga,
second half.
bro, you know how
to mark the
good you have to be to
highest
Wait, he
only
got
make
a
6
triple
shots?
double?
of his career.
Nah, that's his shots. He only missed 6 shots all game.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just
No,
2
no,
nights
I was saying
after
because he
his
had
career
45, 22, and
was-
then like 10.
Nah, that was he shot 22 shots. He made 16 of them.
Oh, my fault,
This
my
is
fault,
field
my
goal.
fault.
of his career. San Antonio for the first time since his trade demand, and the response he got from the crowd was expected.
6'7" forward from San Diego State, number 2.
They start booing that nigga.
Leonard.
Trade him? That's how they feel?
They call him traitor. Traitor.
They booed him,
Traitor.
called him a traitor, and then chased him out of the building with an 18-point win. It was a nightmare. So what was Kawhi's response to this? Well, he went on an absolute heater. Over his next
Little
7
baby
games,
Lations.
the clock torched the league, averaging 31 points, 7 boards, 4 dimes, and 3
Damn.
steals on ridiculous efficiency. I'm telling you, dude, this guy was a robot. Kawhi would hit you with a nasty fadeaway to tie the game with 7 seconds left and not even crack a smile. He'll put you on skates, hit you with a disgusting fake, score, and then stare into the abyss. He'll come down the court at full speed, put some dude in a body bag, and evoke no emotion whatsoever. The Claw was a cold-blooded killer.
Damn.
I mean, even on a game winner, the most he'll get out of him is a fist pump.
To Kawhi. Kawhi. 127, 120.
Nah, he was on his Michael
In a game
Jordan
where
shit
he
this year. I
dropped
don't care
30
what nobody
points, 8
said.
assists, and a game-winning bank shot, all we got was a goddamn fist pump. What is it gonna take for this fun guy to show some emotion?
I'm
Maybe a
crying.
more exciting game winner? Let's see.
And Leonard gets the round attempt. And Kawhi ends the drought.
And Wilson, there he goes, right by the guy again. There it is.
Whistle and one. Oh, Kawhi.
Gets switched on to him. Kawhi for the win. Oh, what a roll! And that's the ball game. Raptors win it. Kawhi Leonard.
Nah, them points
All
crazy,
it
bro.
took was
Them
38
boys was
points and a
balling. I ain't
game-winner
gonna
that
lie.
danced
Them
on the
boys
rim
was
before
hooping.
dropping for
This nigga
Kawhi
Kawhi,
to show
bro.
any sign of emotion.
The fact
An
that the
insane
score was like
bounce
a
that you
100 to
barely see on a
100 is
baseline
crazy.
Shot, let alone
That's-
a game winner.
That's crazy. That was only 6 years ago. The score
Thanks
would
to
be way
Kawhi,
higher than that
the
now.
Raptors secured their 46th win of the season, and they were on cruise control for the rest of the year, finishing the season with a 9-point win over Minnesota to secure the 2nd seed in the East. Toronto was primed for a deep playoff run, and I'd like to remind you that the regular season was just a warm-up for Kawhi. All that load management was for this moment. The Claw
Nigga was fresh and
was
healthy.
about to take over. In round 1,
Playoffs,
Kawhi and the
okay.
Raptors would face the
If I hear
lowly
Drake, I'm
7-seed
crying.
Orlando Magic, and they made
That's
quick
what-
work of
yeah.
them. After a stunning loss in Game 1, Toronto answered with 4 straight wins to move on to round 2
Damn.
and face an absolutely loaded 76ers squad.
The Sixers
Made his imprint on the series.
Them six boys.
immediately.
Give me that shit.
7-0 first by Philly.
Jimmy Butler, cause tonight will be the night.
Jimmy ain't got shit on Kawhi. Respectfully.
No, he scored on all of them. That's crazy.
Everybody get it.
They're like, yo.
Yo, what's this, bro? What's going on?
Man, chill, man.
And one.
Head and shoulder fake hangs. Gets the bounce. 45 for Kawhi Leonard.
Damn, against the 76ers that I
Kawhi
heard was loaded.
Unstoppable with his 3-level
Yeah,
scoring on
this is the best chance to get a
445
championship.
points and 11
He the reason they did.
rebounds on absurd efficiency. You want to make a statement in the first game of a series? This is how you do it. Except it had nearly no effect on the Sixers. Philly pulled out a
they were
huge
stupid.
5-point win in Game
damn.
2 to tie the series at 1, and back home they caught fire to beat the brakes off the Raps by 21 and go up 2-1. In the past, this is where the Raptors would falter, lose confidence, and allow their opponent to take control of the series. But this year, they have a weapon in their back pocket, and he showed out. The Claw was a beast in Game 4, torching Philly for 39, 14, and 5. The dude was unguardable. However, they're only up 1 with about a minute to go. But like I said, they have a weapon.
Oh, dog food and beat on me? Dog food. Dang.
Nothing but net. Kawhi not.
Kawhi drills a colossal 3 over Joel Embiid to push their lead to 4, and that would do it. The series is tied at 2, headed back to the north.
Oh
Toronto and Philly would
shit,
go
nah,
on to
this
split
game
games
crazy.
5 and 6 at home, forcing a
Damn.
do-or-die Game 7.
Oh,
This is the shot.
So they were
It all
going
came
at
down to
it.
one game.
Yeah, no, this is a great
the
series.
Exact reason why the Raptors traded for Kawhi. They desperately needed a superstar.
Hold on. So you're telling me like, all right, so like, Kawhi was their main superstar, but like the 76ers was loaded with superstars basically.
The 76ers had the
that's
best upcoming
crazy.
star, Ben Simmons. They had Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris. They was stacked. Like it was stacked, bro.
Everything
And they had a
was
good ass bench too.
Claw
And
not
then
only
here's
came up
Kawhi
clutch,
just.
but he completely.
He had a good
by
team.
himself type shit.
He had a no. He wasn't by himself. He had a good team around him, but he. Nah, he ain't no superstars on his team. It was him. He was him.
That's
Look at this nigga.
different, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Look at him. Joel Embiid, give me that. 1, 2. Hey,
Ew.
leave me open. Come on. Get off me. Too small. And 1.
He belt the ass to them boys, man. I ain't gonna lie. He belt the ass.
Don't get it twisted though. This game was close as hell.
Y'all see.
Just the shot right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this the dagger? Boom. Boom.
Oh yeah, they got some emotion out that boy.
And this man right here is the sole reason the Sixers had never won a championship. That man right there.
Damn, he single-handedly stopped them.
Because if they beat him, they win the whole thing.
Win the series for
I'm telling you right now, they win the whole thing.
making it the only game-winning Game 7 buzzer beater.
Right, because like they
in
were so
NBA
stacked, right?
history.
Like,
Yep.
When Kawhi
Because
started,
he about to play a team
you know
next,
something
and
crazy.
they can't fuck with him. The Sixers would have ran through the team.
41 points with 15 of those in the fourth quarter. He was the definition of clutch. Kawhi delivered, and they're off to the Eastern Conference Finals to face the first-seeded Bucks and the MVP.
Giannis.
That boy Giannis. Sixers would have beat him though.
Milwaukee
If
was
they would
a
have been.
serious problem. Leonard scored 31 in each games 1 and 2, yet the Raptors found themselves down 0-2 in the series.
Damn, they was down too. I
Adjustments
didn't
had to
know.
be made, and the Claw was all over it. After their loss in Game 2, Nick Nurse came into the locker room and said,
Great coach, by the
"We're
way."
making adjustments," to which Kawhi spoke up and said, "The adjustment is I'm guarding Giannis.
Oh my
shit.
god.
That moment,
That's
that
it,
short
and then he
quote
just
and
walked
display of
out. That's
confidence
crazy, bro.
completely
Niggas don't know
altered the
Kawhi
trajectory
body,
of the
bro.
series.
He said they're
Back at home
putting
in
me on
Game 3,
him.
Kawhi
Holy
lived up to his
shit.
promise, holding Giannis to just 12 points.
No,
You know how hard it is to hold Giannis. Look at that nigga. Look at this shit.
36,
I can hold him down.
Hey, get on
to
me.
get his team back in the series.
Look at Drake.
Drake,
Look
I
at
shit.
Look at Drake.
18-point win to tie the
Say
series
Drake.
at 2,
Say nah.
headed back to Milwaukee. Where Kawhi put on a show.
That boy
He killed the
Kawhi,
Bucks
bro.
on their home court in Game
Oh my God, get
5
off me.
with 35, 7, and 9, including
Yo,
a
playing Kawhi,
Bro, all this
because
because he said, "Yeah, I'm guarding him now."
By this point, there was no doubt that the best player in the world would get it done.
Nigga definitely was the best player in the world this year. I ain't gonna lie.
He wasn't.
That's the fuck he was.
He wasn't.
Who was better? Yeah, okay. What Pat better said to Steph Curry? Next 5 years, mine. Nigga with this. Giannis, get up.
Nah, that dunk setup was crazy, bro. He just stopped right there and just trusted him.
Oh my god, man.
Block Giannis. He usually got to block Giannis. He would actually jump out.
4 seasons in the making. The Toronto Raptors are headed to their first NBA Finals.
Wait, this
First
not
NBA
even the
Finals.
yet?
27,
No, that was the conference finals, yeah.
Including a
So finals now.
facial all over Giannis as the exclamation mark to get the Raptors to the NBA Finals, where he'll get an
I
opportunity.
forgot they had Norman Powell on that team. That's crazy.
Oh, against the Spurs, right?
No, Sixers. I mean, that's not Sixers. Fucking Warriors.
Oh, Warriors.
This was a full circle moment for Kawhi, facing the Warriors in the postseason for the first time since.
Nah, them Warriors is putting belt the ass too.
And set into motion the
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is the best team ever made. This Warriors team.
Golden State on the cusp of a three-peat.
Best team ever put together.
Kawhi can
Well,
get
who
the
they had?
ultimate
Draymond,
revenge.
Clay,
In game 1,
Draymond,
though,
Clay,
it was
Steph,
relatively quiet.
KD.
Splash
3
Brothers.
points.
KD.
Andre Iguodala,
Bro, I be forgetting KD be in this motherfucker.
KD, DeMarcus. You probably don't know who DeMarcus Cousins is, but they had DeMarcus Cousins. Like, bro, this
Nah,
dude was stacked.
I know who that is.
Yeah,
he
bro,
real
they
tall,
had-
right? He tall as shit.
That nigga was tough in his prime.
From Iguodala, Golden State
He be
came
Him
right there.
back to tie the
Nowadays I be seeing him in like the like YouTube videos playing street ball or whatever.
Yeah, that's what he do now. But he was a problem.
headed back to the Bay.
He was alright.
After the Game 2 loss, Nick Nurse spoke
Come
to
on,
the
he was
team,
alright.
announcing that
This
the
is Sixers
goal was
coach
to
now.
split their next 2 games on the road.
Crazy.
Kawhi did not agree. He got up and said, that, let's get them both. And well,
Can't get no fucking
the man
wins.
lived up to his word.
Leonard gets away from Ben. Oh, and throws it down with a foul. Leonard for 3. Knocks it down. Leonard, no hesitation. Live.
Bro, hold up. Has this man been playing all 4 quarters?
He gonna play all 4. He ain't gonna play straight, but he'll get subbed out. But
Oh, okay.
he gonna play.
He
He definitely gonna play most of the game though.
Team down by 11. Hits again. Kawhi Leonard.
They jerseys was tough too. I fuck with these jerseys.
Leonard jumper.
They alright.
Oh my god.
Leonard.
They alright.
Leonard pull-up jumper. Puts it in. Kawhi
Why he laughing though?
dominating right.
Damn, 3-1.
The claw
People
was a
gonna
force
say
in
cause
game
he won because this team was
37-7,
injured.
said, "F it," in
But he
game
still would've given him a
4,
fucking run for their money. I don't care what
dropping
nobody
a
said.
bomb with 36 points, 12 boards, 2 dimes, and 4 steals to lead his squad to a commanding 3-1 series lead. Kawhi stayed true to his word, and they'll have a chance to win the championship at home. Game 5 was an absolute war the whole way through, as Toronto found themselves down 2 with just over 5 minutes left. The title was hanging in the balance, and the claw smelled blood. Kawhi exploded for 10 points in just
I like
2
how
minutes
they call him
to
the
put
Claw.
the Raptors up by 6. The crowd was going crazy. They were just
Best defensive
moments
player of all
away
time.
from being crowned
Argue with
champions,
Jamal.
until they got smacked in the face. In the blink of an eye, the Splash Bros scored 9 straight points to put Golden State back on top.
Them niggas a problem, bro.
Bro, this was what you was
Everyone
talking about, right,
stunned,
Chris?
and we're headed back to
This
the
is
Them
what
Bay
you
niggas
was talking
some
for a
them
game
niggas some
6.
problems.
How? No, I was talking about how people could come back quick or whatever.
That's the team. The Warrior boys.
It was alright.
Kawhi
I could
thankfully
take
Oh
him
my
had
down.
another
God.
shot to
Here we
capture
go.
the title and cap off this historical season.
This team was underrated
Just
though.
like Game 5,
Wait, so
Game 6 came down to the
they
final
lost that one?
moments. With
Yeah, they
less
lost that
than
one,
10
yeah. It's
seconds
3-2
left,
now, I
the
think. Yeah,
Warriors
3-2.
have possession with a chance to take the lead and force a Game 7.
I was
With
watching this shit
miss,
live too, I remember.
Kawhi gets the job done. Curry comes off a pick, gets a good look from
I remember him
deep,
missing this shit.
but can't
Curry
get it
started
to
crying
go.
after this.
Off the rebound, Draymond Green gets possession, calls
Look.
for a timeout that they don't have, and Kawhi Leonard is sent to the line
That's
to put
funny
the
as
finishing
shit.
touches on one of the
When that happens,
greatest
you get
playoff
free
runs
throws.
in league history. 2019 Kawhi was unexpected. It was a legacy-defining season that truly can't be compared to anything we've ever seen.
Ooh.
Everything happened so quickly, and yet it was a moment that was years in the making.
Leonard fires from the corner.
That shit always hurt my soul, bro. Always hurt my soul, bro. This shit.
Out officially for the Spurs season opener on Wednesday.
The Spurs are shutting down Kawhi Leonard indefinitely.
Kawhi Leonard wants out of San Antonio, is what I'm hearing.
Can't happen. The Raptors agree to attain Kawhi Leonard.
Best decision ever.
Their one and only championship.
Damn, this like the actual crowd.
That crowd was that them Toronto people.
Leonard makes it official.
No, that's not the act. They're all AI
That's
actually.
it.
It was
There's
just
a
edited
new
into the video.
NBA champion, and it's a team from Toronto.
Why you caught it like that?
We the North are now we
I
the
thought he was
team
excited.
and that's it.
He from Philly.
There's a new NBA champion, and it's a team from
That's
Toronto.
cool.
Kyle Lowry, he from Philly.
Right here.
Hold the ball, yeah.
All right, that's what's up.
We the champions, the Raptors, the 2019 NBA champs.
Your 2019 Bill Russell Finals MVP. is
So, did he get a
Kawhi
ring?
Leonard.
Yeah, this is this is the ring right here. He won, and got Finals MVP.
Damn.
That's his second one. First one he beat everyone's king, LeBron James.
Oh, that's crazy. So he been a problem.
That's when he became my favorite player.
Oh, all right. W video, man.